gentlemen, children of all ages, jokers are screaming, is proud to present to you some Blue Jays baseball on MLB The Show. Here is today's lineup, where the Jays will try to sweep the Boston Red Sox. We now will take you to John and Chris to call the rest of this action between these two rivals of the AL East.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. So the Toronto Blue Jays are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high to ball with a win today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Alec Manoah. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. 1-0 down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
One out, base is empty. Swings that one, it's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Good job to fight that one off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming back. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Brian Mayo. Chris, having a scouting report.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Bottom of the first. Now, George Springer. The wind of the pitch. Over there for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Valdez makes the grab, one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. It features a great veteran presence, George Springer.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
In the air to left center, on the move to the gap. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. to the left side. And that's just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there. Back here in Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Now batting Tristan Casas. Casas in his 3rd season, 24 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Fastball for a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well, like umpire, pretty consistent with his zone, so you're familiar with him and how he works. You don't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Kiermaier going back on this one. And he can't make the play. Now around second, going for third. He's in there.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. Right through there. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit runners in scoring position. After last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
2 outs. That's a good on a miss. And the count is 0-2. No score here in the second. Rips that one center field. Base hit and a run in to score.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got to stride the low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Ground ball left side. That's out number 3. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back now in Toronto, bottom half of inning number 2. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. And he deals. And that's a strike. That one fouled off. And the pitch. Fastball, he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Bounce to the right, and it goes just foul. Left-hand batter waits. Ball. 2-2. Cuts on it, misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. Another solid power season. This one in the air right field. Longoria retired. And there's 2 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Popped up left side. In position. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. And stepping in for Boston, Zidane Rafael. He was late there, strike one. Right through there for a strike. And the righty deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And George makes the grab. Now batting Jaron Duran. And a bunt towards third. And he grabs it in foul ground. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Makes and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. Strike. Up the middle, Bichette. On the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox, but they want a 1-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Jays, number 36. And a pitch. And ball. And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fly ball to right. Abreu makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
Crow Armstrong should have it. Out number 2. Here's the Toronto catcher, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays go down. And we're back. Start of the fourth. And now Masataka Yoshida. Mano back to work. And a foul ball. Aboard to start the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Tristan Casas. First offering, runner goes. Chop to third. Longoria to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fly ball down the line. Springer there makes the catch. Two-way down. So stepping in for Boston, Manuel Valdez. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is foul back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Springer, drop step, going back, and that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 18th home run of the season. It's 3-0. Dolphin now at the plate as he swings through strike one. 0-1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
0-2 now. Pop up here, third base side. Longoria settles underneath it, and that is that. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom 4, here's George Springer. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ripped on a line to center. Hauls it in for the out. And the batter now is Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Durant coming on. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Line drive, base hit. And that gives Brandon Belt a chance to hit with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
They get the force, and that's the end. For Toronto, they trail it here 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. 0-1. That one missed. Ground ball to the right side. Not in time. He's safe.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between the first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Hit in the air, center field. He makes the grab. Back to the top of the lineup, Jarren Duran now at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offer. Duran, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. For Armstrong, over at first with 1 away. Swings through it for the catch. Good catch up to the heater.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here in Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Evan Longoria. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there.
Right through there for a strike. Line and pitch. 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. And it stays there. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the fifth.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now, number 36.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And at second. On the ground at third. Jumps, throws, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Kiermaier down. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And foul off. Runner edges away at second. That one is absolutely belted. Down the line, and it's foul. Fights it off, you'll see another. Right-hander kick steals towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Austin Wells next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive, base hit. Runner to third, into score. They trail by 1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to follow. So many positives that led to that out.
High fly ball, right field, under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Top 6, and now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one a little below the knees. And 1-1. Lace down the line, could be extra bases. And it gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line.
And George makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Swings through that one out front that time.
And he
really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place.
So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dalbec. And a base hit on the line. In to score from third. It's 4-2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you can do.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
2 outs. On the ground to third. Toss to Bell. That ends the inning. And they limit the damage. 3 runs. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Joey Votto. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Brandon Bell getting ready to hit. Bell having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Siggy.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Bichette stands at first with 1 out. Runner on the move. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out. So up next for Toronto, Evan Longoria, 1 for 2. Inside move to second. Bichette a dive back in. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Evan Longoria blasts 1 out. His second of the year. It's 6-5. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Dalton Varsho digs in now. Varsho enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Line, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the second baseman. Runner takes off. Swing, and he breaks his back. And a base hit. They'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to...
New pitcher on here, Lucas Giolito.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get, so they're looking for a big outing.
This one popped up. He's under it. Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Giolito moves to first, and he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
Brings it in. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with it. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Foul ball there.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? They've lost 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Hit in the air, left field. Varsho hauls it in, and there's one away. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Base is empty, one away. You're in the 3rd and final game of the series. Comes up empty, and strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Fast offer in there for a strike. 0-2. Moving in the bullpen, Brennan Bernardino preparing to come on if needed. Jansen, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Bounced up the middle. Rafael. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Joey Votto next up for the Blue Jays. Now move being made for a pinch hitter, Bryce Harper.
And this is a big at-bat coming through. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a ball. This one high in the air to left center. He's under it. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is Bo Bichette. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Well, they've kept it pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way, maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That one not close. Getting out 1-2. So into his 8th inning of work now on the mound. The despite some rough patches.
Well, he's had to battle, and there were some times where I thought he was going to throw in the towel, but he stayed out there, he kept competing, and he's gotten himself pretty deep into this one.
Nailed on strikes, and there's one away. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong, 1 for 3. That's a ball for a strike. Well, with the big lead, they can afford to let him keep rolling out there.
Anytime it's safe for that starter out there on the mound, it's a really good opportunity to give the bullpen an extra break because those are the guys that you're going to depend on down the stretch. Credit the offense for giving him tons of runs.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. You know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Dolman in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. For the Red Sox, as it remains a 6-5 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. Pitch. That one hit to right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Now the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's already homered here in this one. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with the left-handed bat.
Ripped on the ground a second. Whips it to Casas, and Ramirez is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch. And the inning is staying in the game on defense. Jose Ramirez. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Crow Armstrong leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. Now one gone in the ninth. Zidane Rafaela will hit next.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead and count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that turns the lineup. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
No wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. Being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of food left in the tank.
Throw into third. The tag out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. Bang, bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag. But a nice job by the defense to cut off that run.
A brave in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a ball strike. Strike 2. No ball, 2 strikes. To third, Ramirez. Tosses across the first. And that is that. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Bottom part of the order, 7. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Chris Martin.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Here comes a pitch. That one to first.
What?
And foul ball.
Have fun with your torture.
Place for visiting teams to come in and close out
Love you.
games for a win.
What?
is coming right
Yeah, tell Connie I said that too.
Next up for the
See
Blue
what she
Jays.
actually says.
And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Hauls it in, one away.
all season long. He's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
He's 2 outs away. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Francisco Lindor. He represents the winning run. Fires in a fastball at 95.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Martin with a move to first. And he's back in safely. Pitch. Hammered on the line, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced the hold on a third with one away.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know.
Calling for the intentional walk, and then loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Bryce Harper now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Fall off foul.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. You get into some hot water, jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. Save! Ball game, they walk it off.
What a
This situation,
comeback!
this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
Of all the people you would face is Bryce Harper and Francisco Lindor on base pretty much ignored the coach and ran all the way home to score
7-6.
to sweep the Red Sox.
Here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Chris Martin will get his 5th loss, be 0-5, while Alex Mandon will get his 1st win. What a game! What a game indeed! Player notables, Masataka Yoshida was 1-3 with a double. Bobby Dahlback was 2 for 4. Pio Crow Armstrong was 2 for 4 with a triple. And Aline Vasquez was 2 for 3 with a home run. The player of the game, I thought, would have been this man, Bryce Harper. He was 1 for 2 and came through on the biggest hit in the bottom of the 9th, getting 2 RBIs to win the game. Francisco Lindor, he goes 1 for 1, gets a double, and would be the winning run that would come home. Dalton Varsho goes 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. And Evan Lodurio turns out to be the player of the game, going 2 for 3 to get the Jays back into the game with that home run, a 3-shot RBI, making it at the time 6-5 in favor for Boston. And that's all they needed because, like I said, Jeff O'Neill gets on base. Francisco Lindor hits a double. And then Bryce Harper cashes both of them in to win the game. In the end, the Jays sweep their rivals from the AL East, the Boston Red Sox, with the final score 7-6. With John, Chris, and the rest of the crew, I thank you for watching Blue Jays baseball on Jokers of Us Gaming from MLB The Show 24. And with that, I say adieu and say see you next time on MLB The Show. Until now, for now, we are signing out.